Hello, fellow anthropomorphic books, and welcome to PoyoTWOW 0A. I'm PoyoPooper, and I'm gonna be your host for this online game show. But first things first, how am I breathing in space with no suit? This makes absolutely zero sense. Hey, is that the Firefox logo?
Really? There was a pool right there and you just completely missed it!
Well, you are very squishy actually, so I would consider myself lucky. Also, why are you real? Why can't I be real? Well, I'm just gonna leave you now. I hope that's okay.
No, you can't just leave! We're surrounded by a big dark void and nobody can escape! Besides, do you even know how long it took me to find a high quality image where we could probably stand on the surface? It took like 20 minutes! 20 minutes! 20 minutes!
Wait, so this background is just an image?
Oh, look what you've done now, you teeny weeny poochy moochy tamastoopy loser thingy. It just...
I'm getting weirded out, okay? I'm sorry, pink pooping PoyoPOW. Why am I still...
I'm not pink!
This skit has gone on for way too long. Can we just end this?
Well, to be honest, this image took about the same amount of time to find as the other one, and I'm not entirely sure if it's AI generated, so I'm just gonna go back to the other one.
Okay, enough of whatever that was. Let's get into how this TWOW actually works. If you already have a general idea on how TWOWs usually work, you can skip to the timestamp on screen. But in short, 10 Words of Wisdom, or TWOW for short, is a type of online game show that was made by Carrie Huang in 2015, who you might know as one of the Huang twins who made Battle for Dream Island. Once you sign up to the show, you are represented as one of these little munchkins known as booksonas. Each round you get a new prompt, such as what happened to the 31st of June, that you must answer in the most clever, good, or funny way you can think of in 10 words or fewer.
But preferably use all 10 words because foes hate it when you don't.
The A parts of TWOW episodes are where people will vote randomly and anonymously on responses, meaning nobody knows who wrote what. Then in the B parts of the episodes, I'll reveal the results and reveal who's eliminated from ranking too low. No ifs and or buts if you get eliminated. There are absolutely no rejoins unless it was an honest mistake. Then I'll give all of the living contestants a new prompt and the cycle will repeat until there's just one winner remaining, who won't win any sort of monetary gain, but will get bragging rights. Now, it's commonplace for basically every mini-TWOW to have its own unique twist to spice the gameplay up. However, prepare for trouble and make it double because I've got 2 twists that will impact the game coming up here. The first one is cumulative SRs. This means that your SR, or standardized rank, will constantly add up and always count towards your score and will determine if you get eliminated or not. I chose standardized over something like normalized ranks simply because they're more accurate due to the fact that they take into account raw score. And in case you're curious, this is the formula that I'll use to calculate standardized ranks on Google Sheets. Anyway, the second big twist is the Phases of 3 twist. This means that most of the game's theming and mechanics will change every 3 rounds. The phase could be simple, the phase could be complex, but it will always be a surprise. The one thing that will stay consistent between phases is your cumulative standardized rank. However, there will be many artificial ways to gain or lose it that I'll discuss when the time comes. I know there will be a few people who question the balancing of the game, and I don't really have a concrete answer for how I'll deal with that. However, with the chaoticness of the phase system, I'll definitely find out a way somehow, so just hang in there. And because I just love random TWOW twists so much, contestants will only be eliminated at the end of each phase, that being only every 3rd round. This means it's not the end of the world if you mess up one round, but also that the elimination rate will be quite large for each of those rounds. But hey, if you make it past phase 1, which you are very likely to do, you'd be guaranteed for 6 rounds already, and I think that's a pretty decent payoff. Speaking of phases, what even is the first phase? Well, I'll show you. Yup, the first phase is vanilla, meaning that it's unchanged from the regular TWOW. I figured that since we're starting a brand new concept on round 1 in season 1, that we just start with vanilla instead of jump starting into crazy aspects already. Oh, and also by the way, you're probably also wondering what the first prompt is. Well, I'll gladly reveal that to you as well. It is... if money can't buy happiness, what can? Come up with a clever, witty, creative, or just overall good response to that. A not so good example response that I made to just get you started was, movies. We sold our souls to Disney for happy endings. This is nowhere near the only approach that you have to take. It's just a kind of bad example that should set the point straight. And of course, don't ever go over 10 words because everyone will hate you and then you will be sentenced to death. Due to how this TWOW works, there is no danger zone for round 1. However, the top 10% still receive a prize. It'll be the good old-fashioned double response prize, where you get to submit 2 responses and only the better one will count. But there is yet another twist, and that's that the top 3 this round will each get to choose one person who didn't place in the prize zone to also receive a double response prize. Note that the same person cannot be chosen twice, and the number of people affected might grow or shrink depending on the amount of people that will sign up. Speaking of signing up, how exactly do you sign up? Well, despite being a video TWOW, responding and voting will still solely happen over on my PoyoTWOW Discord server. It's just a lot easier to get in touch with people that way, and it's a lot more reliable than Google Forms. If you want to sign up, firstly, follow the link on screen or in the video description. Then navigate to the sign up here text channel. Click or tap on the button that says create ticket. A new private channel will be made. Only you and me can see the messages in this channel, so it's private. Type and send a message in your ticket channel, clearly stating your round 1 response, which again, must be 10 words or fewer. You may also optionally upload a custom book image for yourself, write a confessional that will show up in the next A episode and in the confessionals channel, and submit a custom subtitle/alias for yourself that'll show up along with your confessional. You must do all of this before the deadline ends on August 17th, 11:59 PM UTC time, and you will become an official PoyoTWOW Season 1 contestant. This season will not have late debuts, so sign up as soon as you can. That's basically it. I want to thank Naomi for all of the cool poses of my book that you might have seen throughout this episode, even if I didn't have time to use them all right now. And I'll see y'all in PoyoTWOW 1A, because I haven't decided if I'm making a 0B episode yet.